Alright, what is up my friends? Welcome. We are playing Modern today. We are playing a Doomwake deck. Doomwake's another great content creator. Plays a lot of Modern. And this is Doomwake's Reanimator deck, which looks a little ridiculous at first glance. The only red card in the entire deck is Seasoned Pyromancer, which costs double red. But it makes a lot of sense, honestly. And this is a pretty interesting build of this Reanimator deck. Of course, I played a mono black version of this deck early on in the format. And the basic goal here is some new cards from Modern Horizons 2. What else? Just a bunch of Modern Horizons 2 cards. Persist, the new reanimation spell. 2 mana brings our creature back. It's a little bit smaller. Non-legendary, so no Grizzle Brands. And then Unmarked Grave is your bad entomb to put that creature in said graveyard or get Unburial Rites. So what are we getting back? Getting back Archon of Cruelty. Comes into play, and a whole bunch of stuff happens. Mini Cruel Ultimatum, which is great. Also have Priest of Fell Rites to reanimate stuff as well. Now, the interesting addition to this deck is the Grief Ephemerate combo. Most hyped card, most busted card, or most bust card. Biggest bust in Modern Horizons 2 is Grief. Everyone thought this card was totally broken. Ended up being just kind of fine because the decks it was in weren't very good. A sort of black-white Stoneforge Mystic decks weren't very exciting. But I actually like this in this deck a lot, because instead of trying to play a Stoneforge Mystic and giving your opponent all the time in the world to get out of it, now we're griefing them into an Archon of Cruelty, which ends the game in 2 turns. So 4 Ephemerates and 2 Malakir Rebirths for turn 1 Grief. So if those are unaware, you can evoke Grief on turn 1, and then with the trigger on the stack, you can Ephemerate it to flicker it, and then you get the Grief and another discard, which is awesome as well. And that's the deal there. So mostly Orzhov for Pyromancer. Of course, Pyromancer is just a very good card. It's good with Ephemerate. It's good with getting rid of your unuseful cards, discarding your big fatties. It just kind of does it all in this deck. A little hard to cast, but we'll make that work. Sideboard's got some Planeswalkers and Prismatic Endings. You can go fair if necessary to avoid graveyard hate. And a couple other boomers, Terrastodon and freaking Angular Turtle. Angular Turtle is here. That's the deck. Let's battle. Also, I want to remind everyone, I'm doing my cube sleeving stream tomorrow. That is Friday. It'll be on YouTube as well. I'm going to go over every single card in my entire cube. We're going to sleeve them all up in some BCW sleeves, and we're going to just talk about them all and hang out and have a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow, cube sleeving stream, and again, it'll be on YouTube to follow. But right now, we're brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, round 1. And all right, we have the Wombo combo. We have Grief. We have Ephemerate. We're gonna keep. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. The modern queue is dead? Nah. Shadow 8 Me says, I got approved for the house. Awesome, Shadow. Godspeed, alright? Good luck with that. I know it's a pain in the ass, but it's worth it. Wolf, resub, thanks so much. Flash flood in the bedroom? Jeez, I'm very sorry to hear that. I know, it was really, really gross in a lot of places. We got a tornado warning last night, but ended up being fine, so we're definitely lucky. But all right, so we're gonna grief here. We're gonna pitch Priest or Persist. I'm gonna pitch the Persist. Priest is just a creature, and trying to attack, I think. So we're going to evoke this. We're going to look at the card first. So their hand is, they're playing Crashing Footballs deck. They have a Prismari command, a Dead Gone, a Shardless Agent. So we'll take the Shardless Agent. We'll Ephemerate. We'll do it again. Take the Dead Gone. Oh my god. How many cards do they have? They got 4. So their hand is Foothills, Island, Prismari command. The Evoke will fizzle, and now you have a 3-2. Takes a lot of cards, but so the issue with most Grief decks is they're usually fair like Stoneforge Mystic decks, and realistically, they do this where you kind of empty both players' hands, but they aren't really powerful enough to capitalize. Your opponent just draws out of it because your deck isn't very good. But I like what this deck is doing a lot because it has a much more powerful endgame. So, Force Negation, Prismatic Command. I think Prismatic Command. And we're going to get a Swamp here and cast Oh, never mind. So, we don't really got much going on, but we've got a creature or two. And we're going to let it ride, you know. What's up, Burt Boy? Decklist is on the overlay now. I fixed the overlay. Decklist should be on the overlay. And it's just a Reanimator deck. This is Doomwake's Reanimator deck. And we're trying it out. And letting it rock and roll. Priest of Felrites. Haven't drawn, much beyond just lands in this little grief combo of this game, but that's okay. Foothills, sure. We got 5 power in play. Attacking is a valid strategy. Tell us about the time we faced doom. Alright, so Thoughtseize ya. All caps. All capital letters, please. Double Force Negations. They got Force Negations for actual days. Alright, so go here. Yeah, the clock's not too bad. This is definitely not the plan A of this deck. But again, that's why I like the grief in this deck, because it's not the plan A. But it's it's okay. It's fine. You better check these equations. You're off by a couple decimal places. No one? No one? Force Negation. Alright, so Blood Crypt? Yeah. Alright, so untap. Draw. I'm feeling a land draw here, honestly. Ephemerate. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. A little protection. Offer a little amount of protection here. Do they have a Violent Outburst off the top? No. Lucky us. Well, they're just dying, folks. They're just slowly dying. Misty Rainforest. It's funny because in theory this plan shouldn't be very good against them. Their deck's got Prismari Command, Bone Crusher Giant, Dead Gone, etc., etc. But it is working in this game. It is working in this game. Untap. Draw. Alright. I mean, sure. They're at 8. My Grizzly Bear and my 3-2 just getting in. Jubal's resub, thanks so much. Wolf resub, thanks so much. Little CMB resub, thanks so much. Appreciate it, everyone. No, I haven't streamed too much this month. Obviously, I was away for a bit. And then, alright, so if I'm right here. And then, John's starting school and stuff. It's been a busy month. Is Rhino still a tier 1 deck? I think that's very good. I think that's very good. So the last card's Force here, so we're going to take that. They got no cards left. Stomp Fizzles. Take 2. Just going to play Bloodstained Mire here because we draw what's it called? The creature discards cards, Seasoned Pyromancer. Want to have an empty hand for it. So, hello from Spain. What's up, my friend? Yes, last month was a busy month. Last month. All right. So, Crashing Rhinos. What do we want against them? Honestly, I don't know if we. I would say Collective Brutality seems kind of bad. I guess Void Winnower turns off the Cascade. I think just bounce it though. I doubt they're going to have... I guess they could have Endurance as Graveyard Hate. That's really it, though. We have discard spells, so it's not that bad. I don't even know how much I sideboard, honestly. If at all. I mean, Nahiri's like not great. Kaya can kill a Rhino, but doesn't kill both Rhinos super well, so isn't that exciting. Rip Part doesn't do much. Planeswalkers don't do much. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna like we can remove the Emissary and bring Void Winnower, so they can just bounce this. They have like multiple ways to bounce it, so and this stops Cascade, I guess. Sure. Oh, I guess his Brutality's got a. Is Nahiri better than Brutality? I don't think so. I think Brutality's fun. Let it go. Dano, resub. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Archon of Cruelty is so oppressive. I mean, it's not better than Grizzlebrand is, right? Like. Grief, Thoughtseize, Archon of Cruelty, Priest of Fell Rites. Opponent roll against the 6. I mean, we're going to keep this. Not sure how we're going to play it exactly. How did Void Winnower make it into a deck? It's Doomwake's deck. I didn't build it. So we're just playing some cool decks, some cool 5-0 decks today. Nothing too crazy. Also working on the theme songs for Bronze Mythic and Freshly Brewed. You want to hear a quick snippet of each one? If you raise enough hands in chat, I'll play you a quick snippet of both theme songs that are being worked on now from Scott2 Network, and the videos are being worked on too. Thoughtseize. So like, without Ephemerate, I'm much less happy with Grief. We could just like Thoughtseize into Priest and into Pyromancer. I'll just Thoughtseize and start there. Draven, resub. 5 years? Holy that's awesome. Thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Why do they bring in Force of Vigor? I don't understand. Take Agent. Alright, this is the Freshly Brewed. Actually, I'll play it in the break. Play it in the break. Alright, we're not going to grief anything here, so just take up. For Chalice or for Leyline. What's Leyline do? They think we're Stoneforge? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. We cast the Priest, though, and we exile it a Persist. So, like, pretty clear, you know? But what's Leyline of the Void do? They're not a graveyard deck. They're a Rhino deck. 5 years is insane. Alright, Collective Brutality. I mean, we could grief them, exiling Brutality, and then just cast Priest. We could also Brutality them, discarding Archon. Actually, they can't take Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, I'm just going to grief them and then cast Priest. So we'll grief them, exile Brutality. Fly and resub. Month number 2, most important month. Thanks so much. Take a look at their hand. And they're going to stomp the grief. Which, I mean, if I had a thing there, that would be bad, but sure. Look at their hand. It's literally nothing. 2 lands. And then we're going to Priest of Fell Rites and say go. Next turn we can Pyromancer, discard Archon, and reanimate it, which is pretty sweet. Again, Pyromancer looks really awkward in this deck. Mana cost is not exactly friendly, but it is it's quite good. Very powerful card. Alright, so they're cracking this Foothills, probably casting this Bone Crusher Giant. Gonna get Basic Forest. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Bone Crusher Giants here. Well, I got bad news for my opponent because Bone Crusher Giant is here, but not for long. Concession in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, they're going to keep playing? All right. I mean, I love playing games where I'm winning, so whatever. They paid 2 mana to stomp the Grief. That didn't make any sense because they could, if their goal is to get Bone Crusher out of their hand so I can't Grief it, just stomp me instead. So I agree, their play didn't make any sense. But Scarecrow says, recommend a good modern deck to start out with regardless of price. What would it be? Jeskai or Blue Eye Control. Are you new to Modern or are you new to just buying a Modern deck? Because I think Jeskai and Blue Eye Control are both very difficult decks to play. I don't think those make for very good first Modern decks. So Unmarked Grave searches, Seasoned Pyromancer. Just move right to combat here. See if they can bounce my Archon or not. They're going to let me attack too. This opponent's a freaking trooper. Just 2 Archon triggers already? This card doesn't end the game exactly like Grizzlebrand, but it does end the game pretty quick. They're going to stomp. Okay. That's dead. Discard this. Take 1 million. And now you can just get another Archon here. Tron's dope. If you play a lot of control, it's reasonable. Alright, and Unmarked Grave. Do a little Persist action. Will this be the straw that breaks the camel's back? Is this the moment of no return? The second Archon. Will they concede now? Yes, they will.
Game. Blouses.
Alright, who wants to hear the songs? Who wants to hear a brief preview of the songs? I'll let you two bet on this too. So this is the Freshly Brewed theme. And this is the Bronze Mythic theme. That's all you get. That's all you get. Alright, so new theme songs, new intros. We're actually going to tune up the Mod Monday intro a little bit too. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Look for those coming soon. Hashtag soon. Alright, round 2. Not the best hand, but opponent mulligan to 6. We have Thoughtseize we're going to keep. The desk yet. No desk yet. Once a set, so like every other week. What the hell happened? Check. The soundboard's not working. I can't hear anything. What's going on? Who broke my freaking soundboard? Do y'all hear that? Oh my god. What am I going to do? The soundboard stopped working. You can hear it's really quiet. Oh man. I gotta fix my shit here. Nothing works. Make soundboard sounds with your mouth. Oh, it's Lightning Helix. Oh my god. A Boreal Grazer. Alright, well. All I hear is you. That's sweet. I can't. I pressed the awe button, but it didn't work. No. They mulligan to 5 and they have a Boreal Grazer. A Boreal Grazer is not very good on the mulligan to 5. And we do Persist. That's the nut. Alright, so let's just go Swamp. Can you hear us really quiet? Yeah, I can't hear it. I don't know what happened, honestly. I gotta fix this damn computer. That's what I gotta do. Thoughtseize you. It's prime time. Cavern of Souls. Nothing else. This game's over. Pack it up. Pack it in, folks. This game's over. No soundboard. Everyone's gonna leave. Everyone's gone. No soundboard. Blackcleave Cliffs. Alright. Unmarked Grave. Entomb, Exhume. Simple, simple, simple. Archon of Cruelty. We even have Rebirth up to protect my Archon of Cruelty. Just in case. I know I'd go from bronze to mythic. What is this? Dry the Elysian Grove? Okay. And I think we're looking at a concession here, folks. Concession in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really? Our opponents just do not give up. They're just not giving up today. They're just going to keep playing Magic. All right, sure. Keep playing Amulet of Vigor. Yeah, whatever. Like, there's no cards in hand. Just going to Archon them again next turn. Seasoned Pyromancer, sure. Attack, trigger, discard, draw, sack, gain life. Well, I can like Serra's. Oh, no, I can't. I can't do that anymore. All right. Whatever. Get this. Pay some life. How about another one? How about another one? Is that enough? Is this enough for you? Are you not entertained? That's enough. They conceded halfway through untapping their forest. All right. So Amulet Titan. Amulet Titan. What do they have for Graveyard 8? The Red Eldrazi deck list. You'll see it. It's on my Twitter right now, but you'll see it in a little bit. I'm going to say that we don't want Brutality. And, I mean, Serra Emissary naming land stops Valakut, which is kind of cool. Unburial Rites, Priest. Bone Shards also feels a bit eh. Might want some Prismatic Endings. Just kills Amulet. No, the Eldrazi list is from someone else. Yeah, soundboard screwed up. I don't know what's wrong. Nothing ever works around here. I'll try and fix it later. I mean, obviously Prismatic Ending just answers Amulet. Terrastodon seems pretty good, actually. Maybe bring in, like, Terrastodon on, like, 3 endings. Rip Part just seems worse than Prismatic Ending, because it just kills Amulet for 2, not 1. Let's try this. Let's try this. Why 4 Ephemerate? Because you're playing 4 copies of Grief. Also plays a Pyromancer. Why not 4 endings? I mean, like, it only hits Amulet for the most part. So, Prismatic can't kill Saga, Rip Apart can. That's fair. That's fair. And then Saga could get, like, a Relic or something like that. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Maybe I can buy 2 Rips, 2 endings, and get rid of nothing. All right, never mind. Oh, we'll try this. Double ending, double priest. Rip also kills Dryad. That's true. It's true. We'll see how it goes. Keep. Not a great hand, but Castle Garen Brig. Throw him in the brig. Urza's Saga. Alright, well, I would feel better if I had a rip part here, so y'all ain't wrong. Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle. Okay. Prismatic Ending number 3. Alright, alright. Alright. Somebody's playing a prank on me. I get it. I should have brought in some rip parts, alright? Sure. Should have been 2 and 2. Should have been 2 and 2. Saga goes up to 2. Pretty cool art in this card. So they have a Garen Brig, a Valakut, and an Urza's Saga. Now they have a Dryad. We can kill that with a Prismatic Ending. Another Urza's Saga. By playing a Triome. No, but that could be reasonable to play one, honestly. And they have another land. They have Titan next turn, we're just kind of like dead, but sure, I guess. Unmarked Grave. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. So now we probably want to Unmarked Grave Terastodon and just kill all their lands. And then we have endings to deal with the 3/3s and so on and so forth. Now the question is, do I want to kill Saga or not? Saga will allow to get an amulet. We can just kill the amulet though. I'm not going to use it next turn anyway. What's up, Boomer? Yes, Cube Sleeving Stream is tomorrow. Cube Sleeving Stream is tomorrow. If I get Dryad, they just Titan me next turn. So, I mean, it might get Archon. Yeah. Yeah, play on Mark Grave. I guess getting Serra's Emissary isn't crazy either. If I get Archon, they Titan. And they Titan with Amulet too, so that's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should get Terastodon here. The nasty Terasti. Nasty Terasti. I'm just going to kill 3 lands. And then I'll ending one of the tokens right now. So let's kill the green sources and the Saga that's about to go off. I think these 3. And then we'll just ending one of these right now just to be mana efficient. And say go. Green sources don't matter with Dryad. We can kill a Dryad next turn with an ending also. So they will matter at a future date. So Waterlogged Grove, 3 cards in hand. Nasty Terasti here. We can Priest again, too, if this dies somehow. Dryad number 2. So, very redundant. Another land. Alright, so they only have 1 card left. It's pretty hard for them to have Titan and enough mana to cast it, so or Blackcleave Cliffs. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We actually want Terastodon to die so we can get it back with Priest. So just attack. Thanks for following Orbital. If you haven't hit that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My name's Davis, your first time here. Hi, how's it going? Welcome. Nasty Terasti in for 9 ball. And we're going to exile one of these Dryads, I guess. And so go. Feeling pretty good here. I mean, they can get an amulet, but they would need to have exactly bounce land plus Titan to cast Titan this turn. They're also losing a land, so Valakut being on is very difficult. I think we're in very good shape here. No, I'd go from bronze to mythic. Didn't tap Saga. They can still tap it. I assume this. I guess maybe not. They have this ability on the stack already. And they can tap it in response to the ability. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just going to sit here and stretch a little bit. And, oh yeah. Had some nasty rains. I can't stand the rain. Make a token. Okay. Searching for a something or other. Got this fatty 9/9 here. They're going to get Expedition Map. So they're going to try and chain together Urza Sagas, I guess. Sure. Would have killed both Sagas. The thing is that the Sagas go away. So by waiting to kill Saga, we just get more Stone Rains. And our goal is to keep them off of 6 mana. So it does a better job of that. All right, so they play Sunhome and they play Celestial Sanctuary. They bounce Waterlogged Grove. And now they have enough mana to cast Titan, but nothing else going on. They have no cards in hand. So MD Big C, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. They're going to attack here. Look at this. Look at this. Ambitious. Persist. Okay. So we're going to attack again. One, two, three. I guess they can Valak it this turn. We gotta kill this Dryad here. Let's get a swamp. Black, red, white. Ending Dryad. Goodbye. And now I can't cast the priest. I can persist back the other priest. That just seems worse though. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just say go. They're currently at 11. They're very close to dead. Corey from Kansas City. Day 9 put me on to you, and I've been enjoying the content. Peace. Corey. Let's hear it for Corey. I can't. My soundboard's not working. Let's hear it for Corey. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Day 9's great. Corey's great. I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, so they're going to play a land. They're going to crack the map. But they have no land drop this turn, so not too bad. They chose to play the Waterlogged Grove and not the Urza Saga. Oh, Saga's gone. Never mind. Vesuva. Summoner's Pact. That's kind of gross. All right, we could be in trouble here. They packed for a Dryad, correct? And then next turn, they can start Valakating stuff. Which I guess is me in theory, but... There's Vesuva. Oh, they should do it now, right? That's a pretty heads-up play. So they're going to bolt the Terastodon twice. Why don't they just kill me? I hit the laugh track, by the way. Opponent's like, you know what? Screw that Terastodon in particular. It's dead. All right, you got me. Terastodon's dead. Nasty Terasti's dead here. Could have fired 12 points of burn at my face and then attack for 6. But now I get to Nasty Terasti and kill all their lands. I guess I might still die to the elephants, but it's still pretty funny. Opponent, good job. There we go. Blood Crypt. So we can Terastodon, kill both of these, one of my lands, and then make up. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 blockers against 5 attackers. Yeah, we're just dead. Well, despite the fact that they could have just killed us, we lose this game. Yeah, a lot of prismatic endings this game. A lot of endings. That's alright. That's alright. We were 2. Persist. Oh, wait. That is true. They did Pact. That is true. That is true. If I kill Sanctuary, Grove, Valakut, they just die. What's up, Doomwake? Tell us about the time we faced Doom. Oh, they pacted. They pacted, all right. They have compacted. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Others dead. Works for me. Opponent, you should have just killed me. You should have killed me when you had the chance. You should have killed me when you had the chance. Game. Blouses. I'll just do soundboards in my mouth. Doom. 2-0. Let's go. Opponent could have killed me, but... The OG soundboard, my mouth. Yes. My mouth is very useful for things. I played Sexy Sax Man, but you can't hear it. Alright, hand's pretty bad. We're going to mulligan. We're going to mulligan. Grief, Rebirth, Grave, Persist, Brutality. This hand is something else. This hand is something else. Unfortunately, it's only a 6-card hand. We could Grief, Exile, Brutality, Rebirth, and Persist, and Grave. We're on the play here. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to just get rid of a land here. And just Grief Rebirth. And then just have Entomb Reanimate. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of land here. We're just drawing to literally any land. Such a griefer hand. Such a griefer hand. Evoking. Evoking. Griefing. Alright, their hand is Cranial Plating, Frogmite, Thoughtcast, Welding Jar. So we get 2 cards here. We're going to get Plating and Thoughtcast. Hold on. I'd actually read this card. Choose Dark Creature. You lose 2 life until the end of turn. If it dies... Alright, cool. Cast that here. F6. So now we're drawing to literally any land. And they also don't have much going on. So, alright, take Thoughtcast. So their hand is Darksail Citadel, Razortide Bridge, Welding Jar, Frogmite. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's like a Menace too, right? Tap land. They drew Ornithopter. Okay. Okay. Welding Jar. Okay. No Frogmite yet. Land? Bingo! Alright. And Unmarked Grave for Archon. Easy game. Easy game. I got bug bites. I got bug bites for days. Citadel. Welding Jar. Frogmite. Raw. Untapped power. Alright. Concession in 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. 1, 0. Ha ha ha. Soundboard. Ha ha ha. Man, easy game here. Just super easy games. Rip part against them. They're gonna have like Relic or something probably. Serra's Emissary on Artifact is probably good. How's the power level of Modern compared to Historic these days? And Modern's a much more powerful format. You know, Modern's just Modern, but we're on some number of endings. I think the Grief. If we cut the entire Grief combo, that's a lot of cards. But I don't think it's like that great against them. They're going to be empty-handed real fast, for the most part. We could do like, what if we just brought out like all of this and just brought in like all the Planeswalkers, all the endings. I guess endings didn't even kill that much. Ending kills like plating, the 0 and 1 drops. Yeah, I got pretty hard there. Time face. Doomwake, are you still here? What in God's name is Angler Turtle for? Talk to me. Talk to me. Nasty Terrasti. Winnowers against Cascade. Bone Shards, Rebirth, Thoughtseize. Nahiri. Maybe like 3 endings. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this. Again, they're on the play, and it's like very possible they can just empty their hand to the point where I only actually get 1 card off Grief anyway. Anglers versus Mill? Why is it getting into Mill? Let's try this. So we're boarding to like a little more of a control deck, kind of. We have plenty of answers to their graveyard hate, probably. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. I like it. I like it. I like it. Rebirth's still a land, so we're going to keep the Rebirths in. You know, we're bringing in some Planeswalkers that cost 3 and 4. Got to make our land drops. I don't want to cut the lands out of a deck, so. I'm also not sure what else you'd want to bring in. So, just keep the lands. Like maybe the 4th ending, but 4 endings a lot. 4 endings a lot. Why no Ink Leviathan? Remember, folks, whenever you ask me a question on stream, it's much, much better for me and for you and for everyone. Where don't ask me why not X. Say, I think you should play X. Here's why. What do you think? Makes me much easier for me to answer your question and give you a more descriptive thing. You got to give me a reason why you think it should be there, and I will either agree with you or refute your postulation. I played the nerd sound effect. No soundboard's tough. No soundboard's tough. All right, so we drew the Rebirth, Persist, Ending. Not a great hand, honestly. Opponent keeps 7. And... it's pretty bad. That's just mulligan. That's mulligan. Alright, that's better. Like this hand. Keep this. Just ship the Rebirth. Kaya! Missed the soundboard, I know. Alright, so Treasure Vault, Springleaf Drum. Memnite. Ornithopter. They're going off. What's up, Zeriak? Magus the Moon? That'd be very difficult. Yes, that'd be very difficult. Yeah, Mardu Triumph, it makes a lot of sense. Just one Mardu Triumph. You don't always have a play on turn 1, so. Opponent is in the tank. Opponent can cast Frogmite if they want to. Alright, so we get Ending the Drum, which I kind of like, actually. Ending the Drum slows them down, potentially cuts them off a color. Yeah, we're going to Ending this Drum. Drums. Drums in the deep. They get a Spell Pierce me. It's kind of a weird pause. And it seems pretty obvious, just dump your hand. 1 white. Floating a white. Just kidding. Just kidding. 1 basic island. Want to buy 1 Seat of the Synod. They're going to cycle Sojourner's Companion. This card is offensive to me. Mirror Enforcer for life. Mirror Enforcer for life. Kano went 3-1 last time with Nahiri Boom. Nahiri Boom's a nut. I gotta play a new version of Nahiri Boom. We draw a castable spell here. We can draw a castable spell. I don't think I want to cast it, though. We could just, shatter one of these. I mean, I think I shatter a land, right? Kaya's non-land. Let's shatter a land, honestly. We're gonna, there's Cliffs. We have 2 3s in our hand. I want to empty our hand for Pyromancer anyway, so. I love a good Stone Rain. We're talking about Nahiri Boom. Let's kill some lands. Let's kill some lands. 2 Feather says in chat, Steel Salamanders are just better. No. Mirror Enforcer is better. Always. Always Mirror Enforcer. Play the bridge. Play Aether Spellbomb. That's pretty good against us, but not too bad. Not too bad. Now you can Kaya. Kaya. Plains. All right, we're going to shock. We're going to shock for a future Pyromancer anyway, so. Black, white. Kaya. Team Frogmite. I'm pretty sure Team Mirror Enforcer is Team Frogmite. They're the same team, all right? Same team. It's kind of fun because, this Affinity deck is actually an Affinity deck. It's actually, old school Affinity, where the newer Affinity decks for the last, 8 years with Ravagers and no Affinity cards play differently than actual Affinity does, where the plan against actual Affinity decks is very often just kill everything. Just, keep their permanent count down so they can't just dump everything in play and slow them down. So, pretty cool. This is, still a thing. Serra's Emissary. That can go in the bin. So this is exile target non-land permanent, so ship it. Just keep their board down, you know? And then we're going to play land, play Pyromancer. Type 1 Affinity, yes. The original Affinity. No new school. This is that old sound. Not that new sound. Discard Emissary. Draw Thoughtseize, Persist. Sure. Let's see what kind of hand we're holding away from them here. Pyromancer is really good in this deck. It is really, really good. Dispatch. Sure. So they have one pseudo Path to Exile in their hand. So we could play Emissary naming instant, but it's kind of like sketch. So let's have Christmas. Darksteel Citadel, Springleaf. They have literally nothing. All right, so untap, draw, Prismatic Ending. All right, just gonna go up here. Could ending the drum. Sticking with Deep Planet, just like keeping them off artifacts. So they would still be able to cast their card draw on them, but Yurdik Live is back. Says who? Not yet. Not yet. What's up, Shark? Cranial plating. All dressed up with nowhere to go. Wishful thinking. Yeah, we're getting there. School started today. Nicole's been we're getting Nicole set up to work. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Here I am. I was on at 8:30 today. Probably on earlier in the future, honestly. Back on that schedule. Back on that schedule. Springleaf. This is an awful draw for our opponent. Have they drawn one relevant card yet? Not really. Alright, get a Blood Crypt. Should I just like return this Serra's Emissary on instant and just kill them? Rebirth. We also have a Kaya kill lining up too. This is it exiles it, right? So I persist back Emissary on instant. I'll just freaking do it. I probably should have done this like 2 turns ago, honestly. Just like freaking kill them with it. 5 mana ultimate on Kaya will exile all of their or will make them lose a bunch of life. Just they go. We also have Rebirth too. So if they do say they draw an Ornithopter and put plating on it and block, we can they drew Thought Monitor. So if this trades, we can just get it back with Rebirth anyway. So I can actually. It's protection from instance. Oh, okay, never mind. Whatever. It's fine. We're good to go. And an Ornithopter, sure. And a drum. And a plating. So they have an 8/2 Ornithopter, which is not a very good play in the face of my Kaya. Will they change their mind? I went to sleep and I woke up dead, but I changed my mind and I want to block. Yeah, so not a very good choice for my opponent there. Seasoned Pyromancer too. That's pretty nice. Everything has pro instance, so we can't even use Rebirth. So put it over on the Thought Monitor. Sure, we are at 6, 7, 8, 9. We are at 12, and they only have 1 card in hand. They can make this vault into multiple artifacts, but not really. I think it's pretty unlikely we can die this turn. They need to put 3 artifacts in play or draw a plating exactly. Let's Pyromancer and see what we draw, And I'm not going to play Rebirth as a land, so I'll make a token too. So let's see what we draw here. Persist and Priest of Fell Rites. So do we leave back our Serra Emissary just like to be super nitty and just not die? Okay, we know they're one card and ends dispatch, so we just try and kill him. Are we a knit or are we a loose cannon? This puts them to 8. That's stack. Go ahead, kill me. They need to draw basically exactly plating, I think. Or some sick combination of like Thoughtcast, etc., etc., etc. So, what's the worst that could happen? You know, I just explained the worst that can happen to me, but you know, it's fine. It's not gonna happen. Here we go. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna go over here. I saw it. It was our Saga. That's not good enough. Artifact land and 0-drop. The thing is that they only have one card in hand, and it's dispatch. So they need to draw multiple cards at once. Only way to do that is to Thought Monitor or Thoughtcast into some sick ones. They can make 2 tokens here. Still not enough. It's only 10. So they did. Attack for 10. I go to 2. And concede. All right, 3-0. I am in color me impressed. Haven't lost the game yet. On the play. What sleeves though? What sleeves? BMC sleeves. Thank you very much. Ephemerate, Rebirth, and nothing here. We're gonna mulligan this. How many cards in my cube? It's like 550-ish. I'm gonna make a few last minute changes tonight, I think. We're gonna mulligan. Into. Pretty bad hand. Pretty bad hand. Opponent mulligans 6 also. Yeah, we're going to 5 years. Hand's terrible. Mentor says, enjoy the Twitch symbol something live. No Twitch link in bio or pinned tweet. Good idea, Mentor. Good idea, honestly. All right. So we've mulligans into a decent hand. Opponent is on 6 cards. We are on the play. So I guess we're just going to like grief them. So we'll get rid of definitely planes. And then do I want to keep a land or a Thoughtseize? Probably keep a land so I can actually cast spells. Yes, the Blazing Root Wallet is in my cube. I'll have a cube list too tomorrow. So, alright, so we're just going to go all in on grief here. We mulligan to 5, they mulligan to 6. And I guess we'll get Blood Crypt. Hopefully not playing Burn. Alright, so ship that. Their hand is Inquisition, Kolaghan's Command, Liliana of the Veil. So we're going to take the Kolaghan's Command and the Liliana. We have no cards in our hand anyway, so joke's on them. Joke's on them. 15. Take Liliana. And their hand is Inquisition and lands. Blackcleave Cliffs. Inquisition. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Unmarked Grave. Sure. Do we cast Unmarked Grave in the dark? I think so. They could draw more discard spells and stuff. I'll make a Plains here, though. I don't take too much damage. And then we're going to put an Archon in the graveyard, I think. Yeah. Works for me. Works for me. Don't love being completely all in on my 3-2 here, but they're going to dash Ragavan. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Top card is Unburial Rites. We draw another Unmarked Grave. God damn it. Unburial Rites is the card I would have got with Unmarked Grave. What's up, Reyes? Now I gotta leap back Grief to block this Ragavan. That's so annoying that that's the card I would have gotten. And they hit it with Ragavan. So now it's gone forever. It's gotta be just Priest, I guess. So now we're drawing lands or spells, basically. Alright. It's not great, but sure. Say go. Oh, come on. Imagine your opponent drawing cards. How unfair that is. How unfair that is. Alright, well, they have Ragavan and we don't, so, I guess. What do y'all think? This time next year, will Ragavan be legal in Modern? Or will Ragavan be legal in Legacy? What do y'all think? Talk to me. Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! God, easy game. Easy freaking game. Tog, resub, 2 years! Thanks so much. 1 red in the pool. Cycle Forgotten Cave. Sure. You love to see it. Oh, they discarded Ragavan. So it's possible they have like Liliana or something here, but... We're playing Ragavan in an Eldrazi deck after this. Return Forgotten Cave, Cycle Forgotten Cave, sure. Game. Blouses. Ragavan isn't too powerful. The thing about Ragavan is that even if it's not too powerful, it is very polarizing. And the question is it a better format with it legal or not? You know? So, all right. So, once again, do I want to board out Grief against them? I think I kind of do, actually. Just same as the last time. Just bring out Ephemerate, Grief, and just bring in the Planeswalkers and play a more fair game. Like, just bring in all of this. Cut the Grief package. Cut... I don't think Emissary is very good either, actually. Cut the Ephemerates. Shave Rebirth. I think that Brutality's fine. Oh, Luris for sure. There's no question that Mishra's Bauble or Luris should be banned. I was on that train about a month ago. My article that I wrote, or whatever. Like, I think Luris is just egregious. They're just like every deck's a Luris deck. It's just not fun anymore. It's just like, all right, it's just too much. It's just too much. But I agree that that's more of a pressing issue than Ragavan is. It was more of a question than like I think we should ban Ragavan. Doomwake, have you been doing this? Is what I'm doing here, like what you've been doing also as far as like boarding out the Grief package? So like a crazy thing to be doing. So yeah, we're just board to like a more normal deck because we only have 20 lands. So maybe we just want the Rebirth in our deck, honestly. Maybe cut something else. Ox, Nahiri, Kaya, Ending. Cut discard versus Ragavan. I think I got Thoughtseize. Do you cut the Griefs? Just as it feels like the games are going to go like that, where if we're griefing them, their deck is not linear in any way. So we're just taking a Coal against command, and they just draw a Lightning Bolt, and like we're not really getting anywhere. So, all right, I like this. I think I'm going to cut a Thoughtseize. Now we're more of like a bit of a Planeswalker control slant, and so on and so forth. So. Panda says, looking at your website and your articles. Yeah, the articles, the thing that draws the articles to the website is broken right now. I gotta fix that. So the articles like don't load for some reason. You can just go to coolstuffinc.com. My articles are always there's a little link in always there. Monday and Friday, video article Monday, written article Friday. Coolstuffinc.com. So the API or whatever isn't working right. I can get that fixed. All right. Hand is fine. Not great, but fine. We're going to keep. Going to keep. We have land, which is important, so we can draw our planeswalkers. Opening hand, not as important against the discard deck, obviously. Turn 1, Ragavan. Boo. Persist. It's pretty good. I also play the Malakir as a land, I think. I could actually save it for Archon on turn 3. So Persist and have Rebirth up for Archon. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. So we'll just play Foundry tapped and just say go. Like, this is kind of what I'm saying here, where like Ragavan is so polarizing play draw. Once again, I think that Dragonblade Channeler is a better card than Ragavan is, but Ragavan turn 1 on the play, or Ragavan turn 1 in scenarios where your opponent doesn't have a removal spell, is so much better and more polarizing that gameplay experience is just like not fun or balanced. You know, whereas Ragavan's like pretty bad on turn 5, whereas Dragonblade Channeler is always good, but Ragavan is so much better on turn 1, especially on the play. So, all right, they hit my Prismatic Ending off of the Ragavan, of course. Jesus. So, Liliana, no discard. So, heads up play. Heads up play. So, we're going to... Channel requires more work also. The problem is Ragavan's similar to Goblin Lackey with 0 effort. And Lackey is a card that I think has been banned before. So, alright, so we're going to get Swamp here. We can like Brutality and then set up for Rebirth on Archon so they can't Liliana me. So, the question is, what are we discarding and how much? We're going to Duress, we're not going to Drain, I think. So we're just going to go Brutality, discard Archon, and kill this and Duress them, and set up for Unmarked Grave, Rebirth the next turn. So I'm glad we kept this. Glad we kept this. 2 modes, -2, Duress, discard Archon. Their end is Kolaghan's Command and another Ragavan. Sure. I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. Archon kills Planeswalkers too? That's sick. They drew Inquisition? Come on! Is that draw step regulation size or what? Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Sure. Each player discards a card? Yeah. That's gross. Now I want to Unmarked Grave for Unburial Rites, I guess, so... Yeah. Alright, ship this. They discard Catacombs. They have no cards in hand. Alright. Big draw. Big draw. Big draw. Come on, opponent. What are we doing here? Let me draw my card. For God's sakes. Thoughtseize. Whatever. Alright, so Unmarked Grave. Get Unburial Rites, play land, say go. They can sack Ragavan, but we still draw a card. Make them use Liliana. Don't really see a better plan of action right now, so... Alright, so we are going to get... Is Ox of Agonas actually playable here? Maybe Ox is better. A little Cannibal Ox action. We already have 5 in the bin. We're going to have 6, 7. Fetches 8. I don't want to exile the Archon, but... Ox draw 3. Because if we get Unburial Rites, we play a land, we say go, discard the Thoughtseize, untap, play a land, and then we get back our Archon, we kill their thingy, we draw a card, and they minus Liliana. Yeah, I think it's actually Ox. Cannibal Ox. And play this. There you go. That's 7 in the bin. 8, 9, 10. Alright. Ragavan v. the World. Turtle Man is resub. Thanks so much. I think Modern's healthy right now. I think it's fine. I'm a little unhappy that the Modern Horizon sets do so much for the format. Like, they just change things so much. They drew Grist the Hunger Tide. Alright, now I probably can't win. I think that's just too much. But I think it's also pretty fun right now. I don't like the constant state of upheaval Modern is usually in. But the new cards are cool. So give it a take. Jacob, yeet, resub. Thanks so much. Priest of Fell Rites. That's actually not bad. I guess they have Grist too. Grist is a pretty good draw. Grist is a pretty good draw. We can get we gotta get a duel here too. Alright. So we can play Priest and Ox. Red, 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 white. Black, black. Yeah, Modern is very expensive right now also, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so Ox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything but the Archon. Draw some cards. Cliffs, Grave, Pyromancer. So they can obviously just Grist minus kill one of these. Liliana Edict kill the other one. But then we're at least making some sort of progress too, so. Bring back Hogak. Yeah. Yeah. So goodbye Ox. Liliana Edict, sack the Priest. The Priest can unearth to return the Ox, but here comes the Ragavan again. Revealing another Priest. A second Grist. Sure. Just no interest in casting my Priests. There you go. Alright, sure. Alright, we can Priest back the Archon here, but it doesn't really do a ton. Honestly, Grist is just like pretty good here. We also would lose. We lose some life, gain some life. What's up, Plane Stomper? My cube is a like Legacy Plus cube. Very high power level, very low curve, very efficient. So we can we have Blackcleave Cliffs. We don't have 5 mana this turn, 6 mana next turn, unfortunately. Honestly, playing Pyromancer and just making... Actually, can't make tokens either. That sucks. This sucks. Alright. I think we're just going to Priest back the Archon. And then next turn we can... if we draw a land, we can Grave. Yeah, alright, we'll just do that. So we'll play this. Get a Swamp. Oh, no Swamps left. That sucks. Alright, sure. This is going to be extremely painful, but... Are we just dead? Might just be dead. I don't know. That's 6. It's going to go back to 6. They sack something. And we draw another Blackcleave Cliffs. Come on, Blackcleave Cliffs. Why you got to play me like this? Untap land. We can Unmarked Grave. And get Unburial Rites, but I think that Grist without Grist, this game is won, I think. But with 2 planeswalkers that can kill my my big creatures over and over again, it's just too much, I think. So they have my Kaya. All right, whatever. We'll go to the next game. I'm not giving them the pleasure of casting my Kaya. All right, so kind of an awkward game. Turn 2 Liliana off Ragavan's obviously pretty good. Ragavan on the play, etc., etc. Bitch moan, whine. I think we're fine here. You know, I think we're fine. Play draw, same thing. I'll rather play that game. We probably win the game easily. We have brutality for Ragavan, so it's fine. That's what I mean about Ragavan being so polarizing. Like, play draw Ragavan, like, won in that game, I think, like, 110%. Like, all the way. All the way. No Elder Spell. Where are my Elder Spells? Where are my Elder Spells? Remember, folks, we're playing a mono-red Eldrazi deck after this. Again, Douglas is on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. And, boom. We're playing our own Ragavans. It's going to be after this. Let's go. On the play. Ending Priest. Sure, we can keep this. It's not great, but Answer Ragavan has some things to do. Has some Landscaster spells. Again, against discard decks, you kind of just want lands, so you can just draw, you know, after the initial flurry of discard spells, you can just draw stuff. Kumi. Yes, we are playing Matter Shaper and Ragavan in the same deck. Unlimited power. Alright, Godless Shrine, go. Opponent mulligans to 5. Opponent pleads the 5th. Rush says, do I think Bobble would he play without Luris? And Luris would he play without Bobble? Yes and yes. Bobble would see less play, obviously, but would still definitely see play. So, one of the big draws, the ending, of course, is we can just do this, which is pretty awesome. So, maybe we'd wait, though. There's no rush to actually kill this yet. Although, obviously, they can draw a card off of it. Yeah, I'm going to kill it now. There's no rush to play Priest here, I don't think. Just going to get rid of this. Play tap lands. There you go. Alright, so sacrifice that. And just saying go. Does Fury work with Obligator the way you want it to? What way is that? Discard spell, sure. Obviously, with them mulling to 5, trading resources is great for us. So, and they can't really stop this either way. So, all right. And Blackcleave Cliffs, awkward. And I guess we're gonna. I guess we'll just play this. Whatever. It's super annoying. We just play Lammy Drew, but. Oh, Obligators, colorless, can't pitch to Fury. Yes, correct. All right, they have 3 cards in hand. And we have a Priest of Felrites. They're playing Forgotten Cave. That's a huge cost. Just playing for the cave means they're very desperate for lands. Are we getting Bloodbraid Elf next turn? Are we getting Bloodbraid Elves next turn, opponent? Are you a Bloodbraid Elf player? Is that who you are? Is that who you are? Nope. They're a Grist the Hunger Tide player. Cool card. Cool cube card, too. Really cool cube card. I had a really cool deck. We cubed last weekend. I had a really cool, like, green-black, graveyard, Hogak, Grist deck. It was super cool. Alright, let's untap and draw. That was a pretty good draw. That was a pretty good draw. So we're going to attack Grist and just hardcast the Ox. I like Ox a lot in the sideboard, too. Discard Mesa, draw 3 cards. Rites, Bone Shards, Thoughtseize. Ooh, boy. Alright. Some cards. Some cards. Make a token, sure. Play Nile Spellbomb. Yeah, whatever. I've seen worse. Seen worse. We can Bone Shards to kill this Grist also. Let's start with Thoughtseizing them and see what's up. Another Priest. Alright. Priest at sorcery speed, yeah. So let's cast Thoughtseize. Let's start right there. See what's up. And they're going to bolt my Priest of Fell Rites. Okay. Resolve Thoughtseizes, take their spell. No. They have 2 bolts? Unbelievable. Alright. And they're going to spellbomb me without drawing a card. Alright, sure. So now we're going to nothing. So we're going to Bone Shards, Grist, discarding Unburial Rites, play Priest, and say go. And now they have literally nothing in hand. They can't even cast Liliana if they draw it. So play Priest. Bone Shards is freaking awesome too. See, that's what when it comes to Modern Horizons, you know, I want to see more Grists, Bone Shards, and Priest of Fell Rites, and I want to see less Ragavans and Urza Saga. If they made the entire Modern Horizons set and they just made the whole set and then removed the best 5 cards from a set, I think it'd be perfect. I think it would be actually perfect. Like Modern Horizons 1 with no Ren and 6, no Hogak, you know, no Astrolabe, whatever. Maybe it's the top 3 cards, honestly, but and then this set with no Urza Saga, no Ragavan, you know. So playing its regular, don't insult Tron here. We don't insult Tron on this channel. But there's plenty of power. Like, it's just not like obscene power, you know. We're gonna block here. There's all tons of great power. Yeah, I mean, I guess the problem with Urza Saga is like if it didn't make that second token, it would be fine. But Bloodstained Mire. All right, so Unburial Rites, land. I'm just gonna say go. Don't be an old man. I can't help what I am. You know, I like new things. I'm not one of the people on my YouTube who's complaining about the Historic Horizons cards not being real Magic cards. Archon of Cruelty. I mean, we're kind of getting close to casting it. So there you go. Rites the Priest. Why bother? Like, it's just a 2/2, you know? If we're like dying and need to play something, sure, but alright, it's end step. How many lands do I have left? Okay, I have no lands left. I have 1 Plains. And we have Blackcleave Cliffs. So I actually probably can't hardcast Archon. Why are you like this? God damn it. They have 1 card in hand. I guess we're gonna Rites the Priest. This sucks. Oh boy. Pyromancer's gonna be so good. Yeah, please give me a Pyromancer. That would be ideal. So they have a bolt here. They kill this. We can just get it back anyway. We are dying though, so 3 life is not nothing. Colligan's Command. Return Grist, deal 2. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Do I think Terastodon Archon is better than Ashen Rider? Is there a scenario where Ashen Rider would deserve a slot? I struggle to find a spot where Ashen Rider is better than those cards. You really want to make your targets lean if possible, so that wasn't bad actually. That was pretty good. Does Grist kill Planeswalkers too? Where's Grist? Does Grist sacrifice to kill Planeswalkers? I don't think so, right? Alright, we're gonna loot. And draw land. We don't have any lands left though. Right? Our only fetchable lands are plains. Grist kills Planeswalkers? Wow, Grist is good. Grist is good. Alright. Well, they minus to kill Nahiri, they can't minus to kill Archon, so Shockland, untapped. Yeah, it does. Alright. Just making a token, though? Interesting. Let's see here. They're gonna attack me. Can also threaten Nahiri ultimate too, so let's draw. We draw Persist. And they have Assassin's Trophy. Oh man, we're 1 mana off of casting a stupid thing. Alright, sure. That's our 1 planes. So we need to draw Blackcleave Cliffs or Malakir Rebirth to be able to cast the Archon on our hand. We can Priest of Fell Rites our Archon. Then they kill it. Then we just persist it. We'll also draw a card too, so I think I'd rather Priest than Persist, so next turn I can Persist and get more have more mana open for cards we draw, so yeah, we're just like staying at 6 here. This is fine. Priest, Archon, trigger, Thoughtseize. Great. Good draw, Jim. Good draw. Right on time. Right on time. Alright, and then we say go here. I think our land not be a land's kind of lame, honestly. Alright, so they can sack a token here to kill my Archon. They draw Tarmogoyf. That's not bad. It's not bad. So sack, attack for 1, we go to 5. Attack for 1, okay. Alright, I mean, big draw steps here. First big draw, Seasoned Pyromancer. That is pretty good, actually. That is pretty good. Should we start on Pyromancer, or do we just start on Archon? Archon means Persist is basically Edict, draw a card, kill Grist. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast the let's just do this first. Persist Archon. Trigger. Unmarked Grave. We already used our thing. So now we're going to... It's funny because I don't want to discard this Archon, because if we draw a land, we can just cast it. We're going to cast Pyromancer. We're going to discard Thoughtseize, and I think this worthless fetch land, honestly. We could also Unmarked Grave for Ox, too, which is kind of cool. Unburial Rites is gone. We already used it. We draw Thoughtseize, Bone Shards. Hello! Alright, so now we get the Bone Shards Grist, and the game is basically over, I think. Unless they just rip out on us. Kill Grist. Discard Thoughtseize. Say go. Now we have Unmarked Grave for Ox, and they have to beat our Archon, and they gotta beat our board. And they have no cards in hand. So, love it! 4-0! Let's go. End boss. Going for the 5-0. And Thoughtseize, Grave, Brutality, Rebirth. It's not great. We can keep this. For Dronomalocks? Why would you want Dronomalock? You can 2-player cube. Nahiri boom, not a little bit. Follow me on YouTube, folks. So I'll wait for our opponent here. Follow me on YouTube. 10 new bruises up for Stork Horizons. I had a Mob Monday showdown versus Gabriel Nassif this Monday. Super fun. Watch that one for sure. Modern, Bronze Mythic, it's all on there on the YouTube. Alright. Thoughtseize ya. Your red-faced menace. Another Amulet Titan deck? Explore Dryad Pact? I mean, Brutality them to get rid of the Pact. So, it's probably Dryad. Yeah. Not happy our hand is so bad now, but it's alright. Breeding Pool. Tapped. Go. Ephemerate. Yeah, I really don't love this grief package. I'm not going to lie. It's fine, but I just don't like it very much. So we're going to play Bloodstained Mire and get a Swamp, and then Flats gets a Sacred Foundry. And we're just going to Brutality them. We have Grave, search for a creature, so just duress them. Take Summoner's Pact. They drew Titan? Oh no, I should take an Explorer. That's bad. I didn't even see the Titan. I didn't even see it. It wasn't highlighted. Yeah. I mean, they only have 3 mana here, so we'll see. See what we can do here. Draw step. Bone Shards. We're going to Unmarked Grave and play Rebirth as a land, I think. They don't have lands, though. So, yeah. Let's get Archon. Play this as a land. We're going to have Ephemerate, so we don't need to play this as a... you don't need the Rebirth. Alright. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty close to tightening. They do the castle, so... we shall see. Their hand is Titan, card. Green, explore. You can Emissary on land, but they have other ways to win too, so... Urza Saga. I don't know, they have Titan next turn, so... we can kill the Titan. Priest of Fellrights. Where you been all my life? Alright. Gonna get Foundry. Gonna cast Priest. I mean, we can, like... Archon and Ephemerate it next turn, which is kind of cool, but I don't know if I would cut the Grief package. I'm not saying I would necessarily cut it, but I just don't like to love it. I think this is by far the best Grief deck I've seen so far. But I hated it in other decks, and I think I'm medium on it in this deck. All right, they have a Titan, but now they're pausing on it. Tapping 3. Nope. Yeah, without Amulet, like, they can get some lands here, but... and obviously the Archon's just going to pound the crap out of them, so... alright, they're going to Titan. I think them tightening is very good for us, unless they have a Bojuka Bog in their deck. If they have a Bojuka Bog, then we're in trouble. Main deck Bog. They're going to bog us. They're going to bog us so hard here. I can't look. I can't look. They're going to bog us. No, my graveyard. No. I looked. I guess we could just, like, draw Fatty. So we're drawing to, like, the other Archons or Unmarked Grave. Double Valakut? I mean, they only have 2 cards in their hand, and we're about to get both of them. So, Serra's Emissary? Huh. Okay. I mean... again, we're going to get both the cards in their hand. They can Urza Saga, but they can't use Saga to get a 2/4, so... alright, get Archon. Trigger. Slayer Stronghold. Collective Brutality. So we're going to Ephemerate. Yeah, just Ephemerate. Get that last card in their hand. Which, the last card in their hand has to be a way to get the Dryad. If you put the Emissary in play on land, they can beat us with other things. So I'm not really like ready to do that. Yeah, I just don't want them playing the 2/4. Yeah, we're gonna Ephemerate. Alright, what's the last card opponent? Last card is... Yep, there's a Dryad, as predicted. So, play Cliffs. Say go. And now we're just playing off the top. Pick up a Dryad for the best. I could have killed it. Yeah, but I mean, like... That's true. I guess I could have killed the thing and they could have just played it. And then in response to the Valga trigger, I could have killed it. That's true. That's true. That's fair. I'm not sure what they could, like, have in that instance, but that's fair. I'm not sure, like... I feel like that play does open up some risk. Not sure what, but... Alright, so they're going to sack Urza Saga here. What are they going to get? Right, they have, like, fetch lands, but, like... Alright, they're just going to concede. Awesome. Easy game. Oh, yeah, they get to sacrifice the Dryad. Right. In the construct. Right. So, how do we board against them last time? We definitely want the Grief package against them. We want 2 rips and, like, 2 endings. We're going to cut the Brutalities. And probably the Bone Shards. Killing a Titan after it resolves is not particularly exciting. And we have Archon to do that anyway. I want Terracodon too. I think that Emissary is just not great. So, oops. Emissary on land is cute, but like they can just beat you with other stuff too. Void Winnower. I mean, I can still play with 2/4 and stuff. I mean, they can use the lands to give the 6/6 double strike and trample and stuff. So like it is a threat by itself. So yeah, and Winnower doesn't stop Dryad. I agree with that also. So this is fun. Seems pretty good for us, barring an extreme amount of graveyard hate. But obviously our anti-amulet cards also just kill the graveyard stuff too. So Pyromancer, yeah, it's fine. Let's try this. Try this. Turtle. Still have no idea what the turtle's for, but... Alright, so... Grief, Thoughtseize, Archon, Priest. We're, like, kind of close to just, like, Thoughtseizing ourselves on this. Alright, we're going to keep this. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it yet, but we'll see what we draw for turn. Alright, so Breeding Pool, untapped, main phase relic. That complicates things. We draw another Grief. Alright. Let's start on Thoughtseize. Take a look, see what's going on. Their hand is a second relic and 4 lands. Opponent's got a plan, folks. Opponent's got a plan. All right. Our plan is going to be hard cast Grief and beat them that way this game. So, Psycho. Priest beat down. Valak gets here. Unburial Rites is here. All right. So, Relic me again. I get it. I got no graveyard. I understand. Black, white. Grizzly Bear. Let's do this. They draw Teleria West and play it. So their hand right now is Sanctuary, Castle, Garrison, Card. Blood Crypt. So we only don't know one card in their hand. Yeah, we're not going to try and do anything silly here. We're just going to do this and say go. Jim, play a Blood Moon. Yeah. They're going to exile a card from their own graveyard. Okay. They're going to float blue, and they're going to bounce land their Teleria. No. Play Castle and cycle another Teleria. Too bad I have Grief in my hand. Nash, resub. Thanks so much. 1 year. You great. You great. So another hand is Sanctuary, Garrison, Summoner's Pact. We're going to Grief them. Give him a little lesson in Grief here. Oh, yeah. Hard cast. 3-2 for 4. Wayne's World. All right, their hand is Sanctuary, Sanctuary, Garrison. Attack for 2. When do they sack this relic? When do they give up on it and say, I got to do my own thing? Float the blue again. They're going to play a Simic Road Chamber they drew and cycle to Lair West again. We're going to grief them again. We griefing out here. Summoner's Pact, you got it. Yo, bro. Get griefed. Get griefed. $5-0 incoming. Trophy on the way. I'm counting my chickens. I'm counting my chickens. Your turn. Dead on board. Crack that relic. Draw a card. They have that draw and the draw for turn. And even if I draw a Titan, like, we still are close to killing him. As an amulet. Okay. Now a Titan's bad for us. Oh my god. Oh, no, it's a Boreal Grazer. I've lost track of their lands. Oh, they have Sanctuary, Sanctuary in hand. Okay. 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 So we draw an Unmarked Grave. AKA, you're dead. Alright, so we're going to Unmarked Grave for an Archon, and we're going to kill them. Get off my plane. So you get nothing. You lose. Good day. Archon. Priest. Archon. Boom shakalaka. Take 3. Lightning Helix. Oh my god. Attack. Grief ya. Trophy. Book it. Book it. This deck's great. This deck's great. What's up, Nash? Cube stream, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Eastern Standard Time. There's Trophy, folks. This deck's great. Honestly. We did play against a pretty light amount of graveyard hate. You know, that opponent had a few relics, which is fine. And then that was really it for graveyard hate, honestly. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Deck seems great, though. Deck seems great. Just like it. Definitely the best Grief Shell I've ever seen. Definitely the best Grief Shell, not even close. I would say, I would like to know what the Turtle's for. I'm not going to lie. What's up, Menace? Good game, my friend. Good game. Yeah, you drew a lot of lands in that game, too. But I like the Planeswalkers a lot. I like the Ox a lot. The endings are great. I'm just impressed. I like it. I like it. Deck's sweet. So, we're going to keep playing here. Again, this is Doomwake's Mardu Reanimator deck. Doomwake is great. Go check out Doomwake if you haven't already. And our next deck's going to be Mono Red Eldrazi. That's coming up next. But all you YouTube folks, that's it for today. YouTube, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great.